Hello, I'm very happy to welcome our first winner of today, Valentina Gunina, and also for me personally, I call her the tactical magician of the tournament. So after like two exciting games of you yesterday and the day before, we finally saw you striking back. And well, maybe we ask you, the first question we actually want to ask you is about the move G6, because it was a moment you started to spend time, and I was wondering actually what happened, because it's quite normal that you should be still in your preparation.
These days I'm preparing a lot every day for 3 hours, so my brain is like completely crushed. So, normally I don't prepare so much.
And here you basically just forgot what you should do, or?
I think I mixed plans. I'm not sure. I have to look at my computer.
No, I just know that there is G6, and I think there is Bishop A6 with long castle very quickly. These are the two main lines.
Yeah.
I'm not sure as myself, but I think that what I remembered. Just we were puzzled like G6 and she's out of book.
We were repeated with my coach this line, but okay, I forgot. And in some variation my queen was hanging, so I was like, what I'm going to do. I didn't like so much my position, what I was doing. Honestly, I don't know what's going on.
I mean, for us, bishop on d2 in this kind of lines, at least that's what Miro said, is, well, maybe not the right
I wanted to
square.
castle, but after castle, g5.
It could be dangerous also for you.
Yes, and then, I cannot take because my knight is hanging, so...
Yeah.
Oof.
You found a good way.
Yeah, I'm really not sure what I was doing.
We were even wondering if d5 would happen right away now. No, now it's too early.
Yes,
you can
because
this
I
is
have
check.
check,
Yeah.
yes.
Then castle is fine, I guess. Bishop.
I wasn't sure. I didn't like what she was doing, because I thought she was better here somewhere.
But I think after queen f3, maybe it's a moment to play f6.
Here, yes.
Here to play f6. I know
yes.
Here she can't yet play f6 because your a6 is hanging. The bishop on a6. It doesn't hang.
Just to take. I was calculating also this, just many lines. And when I played this variation, I forgot about this line. I want to play like this. To take. If you're going on the 7, I'm going d4 to take, just...
And you have a lot of tricks.
To take here, I cannot take here because e4 and... Oops.
Oops, and it looks not that good.
So I was so happy that she didn't play like this. Bishop b7, and I was like...
I mean, bishop b7 to me looks like that, well, you move a piece twice and you give very important time to you.
And I can castle.
No, I mean, yes, that's what I mean.
Yes.
Like, this is, I mean, we understood like that black has to be very fast to get the initiative, but bishop b7 means like she gives you time. And this is crucial probably in these kind of structures. That's what we saw. And probably bishop b7 is a moment when she went wrong.
I was so happy at this moment because, I calculated f6 and I didn't like it. But here I saw this variation.
And here rook fc8 to us was a crucial mistake, at least from what we saw. We saw like that, it didn't go well so much for black, but maybe black should try to play c6, knight d6 and f6 and play this kind of structure. You're slightly better, probably because of the bishop here, but black is fine. But after rook fc8, somehow it seemed to us there's always bishop g4 and...
But bishop g4 I didn't like. I was missing something. He probably... I'm not sure.
Now, bishop g4 immediately was interesting to me as well, because then there is no pin.
Yeah, but this bishop a6, and I cannot take because of this. I was also calculating this crazy variation.
No, but we wanted to play it before. I mean, like instead of castling,
But I wanted to castle, you know.
I know that you wanted to castle, but I'm just like wondering. Like I was calculating like this.
I was also calculating.
And
this.
even if bishop a6, it doesn't matter because I thought like you take, and if you take, I take here, and if you take here, I have like bishop e2 in the worst case, and you play like this. But okay, she can play e4, and she can take and play e4, and she has some compensation.
But I just wanted to make.
Yeah, I understand. It was like that was just crossing our mind actually, like to play bishop g4 instantly. But I think what you did seems very fine to us. This bishop g4.
I wasn't sure, you know. I was calculating this funny variation, like this.
c6, okay.
Take. I cannot go back, so I need to take. You also have this option.
I mean, first question is probably for everybody, why I can't take on b5?
You can. I will take.
Bishop, for example?
Bishop, a5, and I'm not sure about this.
And a7 is also a problem.
Yeah, you have to
play
take this and probably.
Well, I can play knight a8.
I wasn't
no?
sure about it.
Yeah, no, but this seems
Like this. I don't know.
I'm even wondering if black should play knight a8, not to give you this pawn on a7. Even it looks very strange, like to take here, and here too. Can I go like here? I mean, I know, but I mean, this a7 pawn is like something I would be more worried.
Also.
Ah, there's a trick.
Yes.
Okay, the tactical tricks I leave up to you. I didn't look that deeply into it, and I trust you in this regard more than anybody else.
It's funny.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I was calculating this position. Probably like this. You know, just you have to take or like this. Now we. No, sorry. I still have this idea. So I wasn't sure about this position.
Okay, what she didn't play c6, right? She went for. We were sure that she has to sacrifice. I mean, we were sure that she should take on. You should take on b5, yes, and then here not to play rook f8, but to play e4 and to give the exchange. I'm not sure it was in this moment, but yeah,
probably.
Yeah, well, I mean, of course,
Yeah,
no
you
doubt,
know,
but at some point there was an option to give the
No,
exchange.
it was
but
further a bit
it
something.
wasn't further, yeah.
Something that I didn't like.
No, Queen, rook f7 we wanted to skip. We wanted to sacrifice the
here.
exchange here.
Yeah.
This was, I think,
I also was thinking about it.
And after bishop b4, like bishop d4 check and queen g7 and play this kind of game.
I
This
also
was
was thinking about
objectively
it, yes.
the best practical chance, I believe.
But here, you know, I didn't like what I was doing. Probably I have to.
We liked it.
Probably I have to. I don't know.
But what was the problem with what you were doing? It looked to us super convincing.
Yeah, but you know this. I didn't understand why not like this. I was calculating many things, but I wasn't sure if it's okay for me or not. I wanted to play like this, but
even f5 is dangerous. No, it doesn't work.
F5, it's like
bishop e5. Rook c8.
like this.
Okay.
And you have this
And okay.
trick, you know.
And then I cannot
probably
take on g6.
No. First, just check.
And then
And
this
this
trick. Yeah. I believe you when it comes to tricks.
So I wasn't sure. I didn't because I was calculating this.
We thought like this ending actually is just better because after we thought like you would go for the ending. So after queen takes c6, b takes c6, check, bishop e6 check, and now king h8 and rook f7.
Yes, I was calculating also this.
a5.
And I wasn't sure.
You don't have time to take on c7 yet. So bishop d2, I guess.
I don't know.
And I mean after bishop d2, I mean I still attack c7 pawn. Because you can't take as long your mate on c3. Or bishop c5 is probably better, yeah.
Bishop c5, a4.
a4, that's what he said.
So I thought also about this position and I wasn't sure, so I took here. I'm sorry, I took here. But
And
after a4, I was like, what I'm going to do?
Actually, I can't tell you because I was not thinking that deeply into it and we didn't discuss it actually, this move.
I wanted to play like this, you know, I have this idea.
And bishop e5, yes, actually like to exchange one bishop
But
could be good.
d4, I don't know how. Or e3, something like this, just too quick. Because what she was doing is like to take. I still have some.
Actually, now I remember that actually e takes f4 looked also strange to me because she gives you all the open files and the bishops become very strong. But yeah, it was this moment actually I think we missed to discuss e4 as an option. At least, yeah.
Yeah, now I'm.
Now it's just the king is just too weak.
Yeah.
That's what we understood.
What to do? Probably h5. No, h5 you can't play.
No, probably this is objectively already lost. So
Probably. I didn't like just she took on it.
no, e4 is probably like her best chance, and then who knows? But
And I'm not sure who is better here.
well, objectively, I would still prefer you because your king is safer. That's always for me an indication.
But I cannot play h3. I wanted to play, but h5 and what I'm going to do? If I'm going to e2, it rook c8. It's coming.
And if you go bishop e7, does it make sense?
Where? Here?
Here, bishop e7, and with the idea that if after h5 you have a check at least.
Yeah, but what? I'm not sure. I wasn't sure about it.
Okay,
To
you
go.
don't mate yet, I guess? No. Well,
Probably like this, just f5.
but even if
Doesn't look
f5,
so-
it's not like that you... I mean, I can
so
take on
clear.
f5.
Yeah.
I don't allow you f6, yeah?
So I wasn't sure. I didn't like what she was doing.
So maybe, like, objectively...
Here
f
probably I have to
take
yes,
on,
to take
on
an
e5.
e5.
But we were sure you wouldn't change queens.
I almost did it.
Wow! Would have come to us like a shock. Okay, actually, like, apart from this game, which to us looked very convincing, also, I mean, we have to admit that you kept our excitement yesterday and the day before in such a way with coming up with rook a1, which was amazing, but yesterday, okay, knight h4,
I was
we
almost.
Actually, at some point I thought, like, yesterday you were objectively much closer to the draw than on the first day. Objectively. But okay, and well,
I spent a lot of time. What is not normal for me.
we discussed that because we know that in the past you were like one of the quickest. I mean, I never have seen you in time trouble, and here, in like every game, you're like down to 20 minutes after like 15 moves or something. And I took the following explanation. Usually, like when you were younger, like many years ago, or even let's skip the last 4 years, your main repertoire was always Slav against d4 and Karukan against e4, or with white you played d4. Here you play e4 and you played Nimso Indian, so you play lines which you don't have a 10 years experience in comparison to the new ones.
Yeah.
So my logical explanation was that probably this is the reason that you spend much more time, because when you don't play something for 10 years, there are still moments you get surprised and you cannot feel it in the same way.
Yeah,
And
you're
probably this is the explanation why you suddenly become slower in your approach. Even though when we speak about rabbit and blitz, you're one of the quickest. Okay, anyway, last question for me is like, how are you going to spend your free time tomorrow?
I'm going to bring my coach to the cinema to watch some horror movie.
Oh, he's speaking Russian?
Yes.
Okay, no, I
Russian.
don't even know who he is, so I mean, like, that's why sometimes, like,
Even if he doesn't speak Russian, it doesn't
he has no
matter.
choice.
Yeah.
So basically it means, like, do you watch horror movies, like, during a tournament? Does it excite you, or, like, for your mood in the game to be, like, more aggressive?
I just like horror movies, and for me, horror movie, you don't need to think.
Do you mean, like, anyway, someone is going to be dead?
Yes.
But then actually I can advise you the Game of Thrones, because people die randomly in every series, and it's always a lot of people,
Yeah.
And I can give you even the Game of Thrones. I have all the season with me, with Russian subtitles.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you very much for joining us today, and good luck for the rest. And please keep us excited in your games, which is probably not very hard for you. Thank you.
Thank you.